Hey everyone, this is the second installment to Not Just a Detailer mini-series, and as it sounds, we're talking about some of the myths, misconceptions, or flaws of what it is to be a detailer and run a detailing business. In this lesson, we're going to talk about why you're hired for the results and not just the process. I have my laptop, my notes in front of me, so let's get into this lesson. Now, I know as detailers that want to start a detailing business that are going to offer detailing services, you'd think we need to spend most of our time honing in our skills and offering the best detailing services that we can. But unfortunately for that is that only a small portion of your business is going to be actually detailing. Now, I'd say at least 99% of customers, there's no scientific data to back that up, but I'd say 99% of customers that you're going to interact with don't really care about the tools, products, or process that you use in order to get the desired result that they're looking for. Now, that doesn't mean they're not going to ask you what's your process or what tools and products that you use. I get those questions all the time, but I could literally lie the entire time of how I do it and what products and tools that I use, and they're gonna say, okay, great, let's schedule it. Not because they're so worried about what I'm gonna do to the vehicle, but it's just a generic curious question that they ask. And because they've called me, because they're hiring me, because they know of my work, because they've seen the reviews, anything that I say, they're gonna take it as fact, as truth, because they see me as the expert, and they're gonna be okay with that. So yes, do I have people asking me, and are you gonna have customers asking you, what's your process? What tools and products do you use? Yes, but how many of them are, one, gonna know what you're talking about, two, understand the chemistry of it, and three, be able to get the results that you're gonna do with the product and tool that you're using? So flat out, there's no correlation between the tools and product that you're using and how successful you're going to be in your detailing business. Yes, if you have a $200 steamer against a $1,000 steamer, yeah, you can kind of bet the $1,000 steamer is going to outbeat the $200 steamer at every point that you can think about instead of price. Aside from that, it doesn't matter if you're using the cheaper or more expensive one, because the end result for the customer is just, I want a cleaner, interior, leather seats, engine bay. It doesn't matter. It's the result that you're being hired for. So even if the 1% of people that care about tools and products, they're not bad customers, but there's going to be more detailed oriented. They're going to scrutinize your work a little bit more. It doesn't mean they're bad customers or that they're not going to pay you or that they're a pain in the butt. It just means that their level of attention, right? Their level of attention, how they're going to review your work is going to be much different than someone that just is okay with just you doing whatever you want when they're just hiring you for the results. So for the 1% that does hire you and is really concerned about your process, they're the ones out there with a flashlight checking your paint. They're the ones out there talking to you the entire time about the tools and products and the chemistry and what may or may not happen. Again, not bad customers, just a different type of customer that you're going to interact with. And again, that's a very small percentage compared to the 99% that just want to hire you for the results. And this is an important part to remember. They're hiring you, they're calling you, they're contacting you for your expertise. You are the authority in the conversation and in the relationship. You're the one that they trust. You're the one that they're going to pay. So whatever you say, they're most likely going to take it as fact and as truth, because you're the expert. You're the one that does it as a business. You're the one that has customers. You're the one that's supposed to be responsible or in charge of knowing everything about detailing. So that's why it's very important to it's important to know everything about detailing, but not to the point where like that's all you do, right? Again, but not just a detailer. You're not just gonna have to know everything about detailing. And just to give you a different example, right? If someone hires a fitness coach or a nutrition coach or both, or whatever, and they get into this fitness program, right? Is the person that's paying that program or that coach, are they paying them so they can go out and work every single day, to lift weights, to eat different, to eat healthier, to go to the grocery store or to the restaurant and buy something healthier? Is that what they're paying for? No, they're paying for the results that they want to get, which is either want to lose weight, get fit, get more muscle, look better. That's what they're actually paying for. They're not, again, there's different methods you can go, right, to lose weight, to gain strength, but their main concern is like, I want to get stronger. What's the process to get there? I want to lose weight. I want to look better when I go to the beach. I want to look better for the wedding that I have coming up. I want to look better for XYZ. So they want the end result, which is I want this. the process, you just got to go through the process. Same thing with, let's say Kyrie Irving that just had, I believe, like a knee surgery, or whatever the case may be. Is he so concerned about the doctor and the process and tools and what they're gonna do to cut him up and fix his knee? To an extent, yes. But is he knowledgeable in that? Is he gonna go and research all of them? Is he gonna, he's just concerned about, look, I want to get back on the court next season and I want to be at my best. That's his main concern. So he's putting the trust into the doctor, into the surgeon, into their team, saying, look, I want to get back on the court at full strength. Do what you have to do to get me there. It's the same concept. Again, nowhere near to the degree of surgery, but to when a customer hires you, they're saying, look, my headlights are ugly, foggy, hazy. I want to get them back restored. Okay, great, we can do that. I have a dirty engine bay. I want to get it clean. Great, we can take care of that. I have a dirty interior. I want it cleaned. Okay, great, we can do that. Don't get so caught up in the actual process, because it's the results that you're offering, not the tools and products. And a bigger problem with focusing on the process and not the results is that you're directly tying how many hours are spent on the detail job compared to how much you're actually going to make. So you're saying, well, I'm gonna be there 2 hours, so I'm gonna charge $50 an hour, so that's $100. And if you finish it in an hour instead of 2 hours, you're only making $50. And that's a huge flawed system, especially you being most likely a one-man band. You're doing this for yourself and this is your business. You're limiting how much money you can make, because again, it's not about the process or how long it's taking you, it's about the results that you're getting. For instance, let's say 2 years ago, let's say on a wash and wax on a sedan, it would take me, let's say, 4 hours to complete. Now if I do a wash and wax on a sedan, same process on the wash and wax, same type of service, same price, but now I'm finishing it in 2.5 hours. Because it's the exact same thing. Not one thing has changed. The only thing that's changed is how long it's taking me to complete that detail job, because I've gotten more efficient and I just move faster now. So because I finish it faster, should I charge less to the customer? Even though 2 years ago it was the exact same job in terms of what's included in that service, but now I'm just finishing it 2 hours faster. Should I now lower my price because of that? Same reason is if I send someone out to a job site for $600, it's a $600, let's say engine cleaning, a little bit of paint correction, and a full interior cleaning, and it's $600, and they finish it within 3 hours because 3 people were there. Should you charge the customer less because it was finished in, let's say, 3 hours because there's 3 people on the job? Of course not, right? You cannot tie in, you shouldn't tie in how much money you're gonna make to how long you're there, because that's essentially, you're just stuck to that whole hourly rate thing, right? You put in 5 hours, you make 5 hours. That's not the type of business model that you want. You're going to be limiting yourself so much in terms of how much money you can make, and it's not, you don't want to put a correlation between how many hours you put in and how much money you're making. You want to put how much money you're making to the results that you're getting someone. And the most recent example is just yesterday we had a interior cleaning on a 2015 F-150 cloth seats, and we were just working on the cloth seats, and I charged the customer $160 just to clean the 2 rows, 3 seats in the front, 3 seats in the back. We finished it within 45 minutes. That was a vacuuming, agitating the seats, extracting, and then wiping down the floor mats and the door panels. We finished that within an hour. So in an hour, we made $160. Now, because it only took an hour, even though there was 2 people, because it only took an hour, should I decrease that price? Of course not. If I was by myself, it'd take me 3 hours. If I had one other person there, we'd probably take somewhere around 15 minutes to complete that job. So the time, do not associate how long you're there with how much money. It's the result that you're getting for how much you're charging. In the comment section down below, I'd love to hear your feedback on if you kind of fit into this category of you're tying how long you're there to how much you're making, or if you're more focused on your charging for the results that you're getting. Do you agree, disagree? Leave those comments down below, and I'll see you on the next video.